Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here once again, and yes, NBA is finally back for the 2022-2023 season. If you guys are excited as I am, you know that we are very ready for these games here today. We got some good ones. We got obviously Philly and the Celtics, and obviously Lakers and the defending Golden State Warriors as the champions. So, if you guys have been following with us, we have been doing pretty good in this preseason. If you guys are new here, welcome. I will be doing NBA videos as much as I can. Been doing these videos since 2014, and have won over $450,000. So definitely do know what I am doing. Has been a couple years since I've hit the big one, unfortunately, but hopefully we can get that going. Like I said, we have been doing good, just not the big ones. So um, yeah, hopefully we do it this year. If you guys are interested in joining, we do have premium for Price Picks and for Fanduel. If you guys would like in on that, it's going to be $40 per month. If you guys just want to try us out for the week, uh, we don't mind that either. Do $15 for you. Basically, you get one lineup per day for main slate, maybe sometimes two, just depends. But we will post that about 10 to 15 minutes before lock. And yeah, like I said, if you guys want to get in, would love to have you. Like I said, we do price picks as well. Check us out on our Twitter in the comment section below. Just message us, say, hey, we'd love to get in on premium, and we will definitely get you guys in. We also have our season pass as well. And like I said, if you guys cannot afford that up front, I get it. It's, a tough world right now. If you guys want to do payment plans, like I said, I have that available as well. So, yeah, that is mostly it. Yeah, let's go get into it here. So here's the projected starting lineups. I usually know the lineups, but like I said, it's in the beginning of the year, so we kind of have to see where it goes here. So the first game, obviously, we're going to focus on here is Philly and Boston. Expecting lineups kind of like it was last year. Obviously, they did not have Tucker. You got Maxey Harden, Harris, Tucker, and Embiid. And for Boston, Smart, White, Brown, Tatum, and Al Horford to round out the five over there. So yeah, let me go see here. So it's a 216 and Boston by 2.5. So I looked yesterday. This was at a 214 and Boston by 3 or 3.5. So Vegas is expecting this one to be a little bit closer. I like this one, man. Boston and Celtics, they always grind it out. Boston and Celtics, sorry. Philly and Boston always grind it out for sure. Um, don't mind looking at James Harden. He is 8,900. Obviously, it's not the James Harden that we know from 2, 3 years ago, but still should get you around 40, 45 fantasy points, probably 13, 14 points, 10 assists, probably 2 or 3 rebounds. Doesn't shoot like he used to because he has he has Joel Embiid out there, so doesn't really need to. Tyrese Maxey had a very good preseason. I would love to go back to him. So at 6,500, I'm liking it. Harden's going to be passing the ball a lot, and also 11, 14, and 13 attempts in the preseason in very short minutes. So I think Maxey's going to definitely have a pretty good year here. So he's definitely going to be on my list. I don't mind Malcolm Brogdon coming off the bench. We didn't really see him a ton. And obviously, he had an injury last year. So, I mean, when he did play, he wasn't too bad. Had 4 for 9 shooting and had not a great one, 1 for 6, but still at 6,200, I think he's still going to play 25 plus minutes. So I'm liking him. Smart's an okay option. Derek White, I don't mind him, but he's not really a usage guy. Doesn't get a ton of shots off. Melton at 4,200, if he's in the starting lineup, is just an absolute steal, and he's going to be at least 70% owned. This guy can easily hit you 5 times value for sure. See, Jalen Brown, probably 38 to 40, solid option for sure. We know he can go off. If you want in tournaments, you can definitely go him over Harden. Nobody else really in that area. We already talked about most of them. You got Tatum. Tatum should get you about, I'm expecting 47 plus. I think this should be a good game for him here. Tobias Harris, probably 30, 33. If he's on it, if not, probably 25, 26. He's always that wild card play. All these other guys don't care about. Al Horford, we'll have to see, right? He didn't too bad in the playoffs. We saw what he did last year when Giannis got in his face a little bit. So, but Al Horford probably going to sit around 27 to 30 in this one. Tucker, if he gets 1 or 2 steals, he might get you 18 or 19. Grant Williams has been playing more, but still doesn't do much offensively. Then we got Paul Reed. We'll still have to see how this one goes. You're gonna have to guess on Paul Reed or Montrezl Harrell. The reports are Paul Reed's going to be the backup because a little bit more versatile than Montrezl Harrell and obviously on defense as well. So we'll just have to see what they do in that situation. But at 3,700 on opening night, I got him at 18.45. So I don't mind it. Like I said, take a shot with them at 3,700. And if you're doing more multiple lineups, I would definitely look at Montrezl Harrell. Like I said, switch those guys out. 3,700 definitely could save you some money, even at 43 as well. Harrell's been shooting a ton in the preseason, only playing about 16, 17 minutes. Paul Reed, minutes are all over the place. In the preseason, didn't do too bad because he's more of a defensive player. So, yeah, that should be a good one. Plus, I love Boston, so I'm definitely looking forward to that game. We got Lakers and the Golden State Warriors, 225 and -6 right here. So, on paper, it should be a fast-paced game. I'll have to see how this one goes. So, Westbrook, as we know, is going to be coming off the bench. So, we project the lineups: Beverly, Nunn, Walker, James Davis. I'm not sure if Nunn's going to start. If he does, obviously, that's a good play. It looks like Westbrook should be coming off the bench in this one. So we'll have to see. Yeah, so Beverly's okay. 4,900, he might get you about 20, 23. If he gets a couple steals, 24, 25. Curry's Curry, got to look at him. Poole, we'll have to see how the chemistry is with Green. But, he should be. Ooh, sorry about that. He should be the sixth man coming off the bench. So another guy you can look at. We know he can explode at any moment for sure. Klay Thompson did not look too bad in the preseason. 6,800. I think you can take a shot with this guy, man. It's his second year back or year and a half back. It doesn't show his preseason for some reason, but he shot pretty good. Let me see here. For the Lakers, Lonnie Walker, I don't mind him at 4,000. Like I said, if Kendrick Nunn starts, though, you got to be looking at him. Austin Reeves, another guy that might get you 18 or 20 because he's not too bad of an assist guy. LeBron should get you close to a triple. Well, he doesn't really do triple doubles anymore, but for sure double double. Wiggins, got him for about 28 to 30. Jonathan Kumega, another guy. Finally, in his last game in the preseason, he looked pretty good. Uh, but overall hasn't really been looking that great. But another guy at 4,000 that we know that has some upside. At the power forward, Draymond should be fine. He's probably pumped up here. He knows what he did wrong, and then he's going to face the Lakers, and he always hates playing them. So someone might piss him off, and either he gets ejected or he gets you 30 plus points. So we'll have to see. Kevin Looney, not really interested. In tournaments, don't mind looking at James Wiseman. I want to see what the backup center is for the Lakers, if it's Jones or Green. If you're playing in the massive, uh, the $5 tournament that has a ton of entries, I would say heck with it, man. Put in one lineup. Just don't put in Davis because he's injury prone. So maybe like put in Green or Jones. Maybe one of those dudes. Sorry, Jones or Bryant. Maybe one of those guys can get you some points. I'm not sure if Bryant's playing, but Damon Jones can rack up 25, 30 fantasy points. But there's a lot of value out there, so I don't know if you really need that on opening night. So let's kind of see what I can do for you guys here. Go, as normal, we go plug in a couple players and let you have at it. So, um, I think Westbrook's more of a GPP play. We know how he was last year, absolute trash. So we'll just have to see. If you want to go Maxi like Brogdon, you can Maxi Poole. If you want to save money, or Maxi Beverly, or probably Maxi White. I wouldn't go Beverly there. Something like that wouldn't be too bad if you do want to spend up. You can go Curry. Um, we know he's going to shoot 20 plus times if you can afford that way. Moving over to the shooting guard position. 6,800, I think Clay's in a good spot. Like I said, if Nunn and Melton are starting, both those guys are in solid spots. Walker's an okay play. Brogdon, another guy, should get you 28, 30 off the bench at 6,200. So, you got three really good, actually four really good mid-range guys, and then obviously the two top guys to pick from. So, some pretty good options there. Got to be looking at LeBron. If not, Tatum should still put up 45, 50, 55 sometimes. And LeBron can put up 55, 60, but like I said, Tatum's a little bit cheaper. So another guy you got to look at, Jonathan Kumega, a GPP play for sure. In this mid range, I'd probably go Harris over Wiggins, but then I would definitely pick Klay Thompson over Tobias in this one. Moving on to that power forward, Davis should be in a good spot. He looked really good in the preseason, but as normal, this guy's always injured. It's been, what, 4 or 5 straight years? Or 6 years? Whatever it is, he's always injured. So just get used to seeing that. Don't mind maybe Al Horford in a couple one-offs. But, I kind of want to spin on LeBron and Davis here. If not, like I said, Draymond Green's not in a bad spot at 6'3", 300, probably my favorite out of that mid range. And over the centers, Joel Embiid. Overall, against Boston, didn't do as great last year. In 2021, he did really good, but this last season did not do great. But it's in seven. It's Joel. Either him or AD is going to get hurt, so you got to pick the one that doesn't, right? So James Wiseman, I think he's okay in tournaments. Like I said, look at Paul Reed or Montrezl Harrell. So that is mostly it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, hit me up for sure. If you guys do want to get in on premium, $15 per week, $40 for the month, or if you guys want to get on season pass, right now it's going to be $300 for you. But it's definitely going to go up. Like I said, payment plans are definitely available. So that's it. Like I said, we do FanDuel and we do Prize Picks as well. Um, and in that $40 monthly pass, Prize Picks and FanDuel are included. On the week pass, only going to be FanDuel. So, yeah, that is mostly it. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. We are back. If you guys are excited, leave a like. I appreciate it. Like I said, if you guys are new here, hit that sub button. We will be doing videos almost every single day. So that is it. Hopefully, you guys win some money. Like I said, come hit us up on Twitter if you guys want to get in. And we'll see you guys a little bit later on.